5,040 pounds, 25-foot Winnebago little rear living couples camper here at Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. If you'd like to see if we have this in stock and available, please visit the link in the video description or give our team a call, and we will see what we have for you. Now, I want to stress several times through this video that this is an example of one 2500 that we have, not necessarily the 2500 that we have. And I have to stress that because at the time of this filming, there are 7 different exterior skin color packages as well as 3 different interior decor options. So we could have multiples of these in stock equipped the same with drastically different visuals. So if you like everything on this but you don't want a muted platinum exterior, or if you don't like the bright red that maybe we have in stock or whatever, you know, because there's like red, blue, green, yellow, orange, different things, then give us a call or visit our website where we show you what we do have in stock because we make the pictures match the unit. This video is just here to educate you. So now that all that mandatory stuff is covered, let's look at this thing because this is fun. So seems like everybody and their brother has a version of a floor plan like this, and they're all good in different ways. I do believe that. We carry 4 or 5 different versions of this here at Haylet's. Some have a 2-bench dinette like the Winnebago. Some have a full U dinette like, say, our Passport or our Open Range. You know, why go with one versus the other? That's what I want to hit on. So in terms of fit and finish, quality workmanship, it is hard for me to find anything in the towable market surpassing Winnebago. There's a few guys that are also doing a great job, but this like, if you think of it like below average, average, above average, and superior, this is falling into that superior fit and finish category. Little differences, and I think a lot of it starts with the whole chassis. This is on a totally different chassis. This is on a Z-frame chassis, not an I-beam. It's made with HSLA steel, high strength, low alloy. It's basically like an aircraft chassis, guys. It's lighter weight, it's stronger. Now, you see the diamond plate up front. We've got a power awning, power tongue jack. Seems like everybody's got that stuff. It's a dime a dozen. So I'm just going to kind of gloss over it. Little solar prep port. If you want to learn more about that, give us a call because that's a whole separate video in and of itself. We've actually done a video on it. If you're curious, all you have to do is get on our YouTube channel and type in solar prep, and that'll give you all the answers you need. Now, when you start looking down here, you'll notice you're not seeing OSB. You're not seeing particle board. You're seeing good quality materials. Now, don't confuse furniture construction with structure. You know, this has laminated aluminum framed walls, aluminum studded floor, full walk-on roof, and there's nothing necessarily wrong with wooden construction. Wooden construction can be great. That's why they stick-build houses, guys. When you're shopping for a house, isn't that something you generally specifically look for? Is it stick-built? That's actually the phrase most people use. You can kind of think of some campers the same way. The difference is a stick-built camper can be extremely chintzy and poorly constructed. There is a level of workmanship that is involved, too. It's not just the playbook, it is the execution. Don't know if you noticed a little battery disconnect switch down there. That is awesome because it prevents phantom load from appliances and circuit panels from draining your batteries when in storage. Things like your microwave, your TV, all that stuff slowly trickle draws the battery even when it's off. That disconnect will prevent that from happening. Did you notice we had a big wide baggage compartment with big wide doors on both sides, not just one or the other? All your utility stuff is in one centralized location. This is, a lot of people prefer the hookups in the rear corner, and don't get me wrong, I think that is a better application. In this floor plan, it's not possible due to the construction and the layout of this design. However, they did centralize everything in one spot, and because of the shorter nature of this floor plan, it's not like it's 43 feet away from where your hookups are going to be. It's fine. Outside shower, black tank flush, separate hookups for park and satellite. I do like the aluminum wheels down here with the little Winnebago emblazoned hubcap. Easy lube hubs or axles, though. I think pretty much everybody does that nowadays. All the windows are heavily tinted to give you privacy and to keep the interior cooler, and all the windows, including slide side windows, open for airflow. We do have a full walk-on, walk all over the place, take care of it, service it like crazy roof structure. We will typically put the larger 15,000 BTU air conditioners on our Winnebago Minnie models. There are several members of the Winnebago Minnie travel trailer family. Most of their travel trailers actually carry some form of the word Minnie in it now. There's the Micro Minnie, which is the little brother to this. It has the 7.5 wide narrow body. Some are single axle models, the little guys. This is your larger SUV, small truck towable segment, or just people looking to tow something small but built for long-term ownership. That's the Minis. That's another reason I like them here at Haylet RV. These are built for long-term use and ownership. If if you're the type where like, listen, we're getting ready to retire, but I don't want a giant 40-foot fifth wheel, but I do want something that I can be proud of, that'll turn some heads, and it'll last me a long time, that's this. This is the segment that you're looking at. Now, there's the full-on bigger upgrade bundle of this called the Minnie Plus, which does everything the Minnie does, and then some, hence the name. Now, the roof ladder, you know, as you would think, it does allow for easy access to that full walk-on roof. Don't strap stuff to that. Don't strap things to ladders, guys. That's a good way to break them. Now, notice that the awning could not be larger. The awning goes all the way to the rear wall, and it extends all the way up to where it starts to radius on the nose here, so that you do have maximum patio coverage. Anywhere you see components in this Winnebago, you're seeing everything. They're using maybe the little bit more dollar expensive version. This is not the least expensive version of this floor plan that we carry at Haylet RV, but it has the bigger awnings. It has the biggest bedroom windows of anything. It has the bigger compartments. Everything in this is just a kick above. For instance, the fiberglass they're using here is multiple steps above it, 2 to 3 grades above anything else in the ultralight trailer world. So do you see the ridiculous mirror-like finish on this? That's because this is a T60 true gel coat, not gel coated. It's gel coat. That's basically higher grade. Think of it like good, better, best. This is best. This is the same stuff Winnebago uses on a diesel pusher. They still use it here. They use one fiberglass supplier. They spend way more money on this. So why do you care? Well, first, I mean, even on this platinum, like a very modest, neutral platinum color like this, it still looks amazing because every other trailer has a very mottled finish, and this has that high gloss finish on the outside. Also, this has superior UV inhibitors in it, better reflectivity, easier cleaning, and God forbid there's a big scratch in the side of this because the neighbor kid throws a stick or something and it scratches. You can buff it out of this and you'll never know it was there. If you have a Phylon-sided trailer, you can still work on it, but you're always going to know something happened there. Little detail thing I often forget. I do like to point out that they do have a little handy gas grill quick connect right up here too. And it's right next to the awning, and because it's a quick connect, you can have the hose as long as you want, so you could be plenty under the awning or outside of the awning to cook. Some people have preferences either way. Little detail things too. Convenience items like the magnetic latch baggage doors are just handy. Oh, look at that. You can even kind of just throw it and it still catches. That's nice. The nicer, bigger entry handle, a triple entry step instead of a double. You know, little detail things add up. Now, I think my battery box is dead. My battery box is deader than dead. So, thank goodness we have a light, bright decor in here. I apologize I don't have the lights on, but you know what? I don't know if that could have worked out better, because even without the lights on, look how nice and open and light and bright it feels in here. And it's not even like a really bright day. It's kind of overcast. So, you know, this is doing just an amazing job of making the RV look and feel bigger. Now, remember, there's different decors available. If you want to see what we have in stock, please visit the link in the video description or visit our website or call a living, breathing human being here at Haylet's. And remember also that we only do everything at Haylet's. We do hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing, truck and trailer package deals, RV delivery. I don't care where you live, because Winnebago is very picky about their dealerships. You have to kind of have a good reputation to carry Winnebago towable RVs, and that doesn't mean that if the dealer near you doesn't have these, they're not a good dealer. I'm not slinging mud. I'm just saying Winnebago is a little specific about who they let sling their product around. So that means that their dealerships are a little bit few and far between. So we can deliver this right to your front door. Not a big deal. Notice too, fully carpetless, even in the slide out. I've seen that be a really odd miss from some other brands. That they'll have a carpetless main deck, and they have an above floor slide out, just like this Winnebago, but then they'll put carpet in the slide out, which to me is just a big mistake. And you see that Winnebago didn't do that here. Now you do have the little step up, but not a big deal. For this tiny little step up, you get the ease and convenience and long-term maintainability of completely carpetless interiors. Remember, different decors. This is cobblestone. This is like the cream-colored, light brown decor. There's also graphite and stone and whatever else. They all have rock names at this point from Winnebago. I always kind of wonder if it's because their stuff's built like a rock, but hey, whatever. Now your side windows. They tilt open for rainy day airflow. Slide windows will slide open for maximum airflow. These are also sliding panel windows there, but your end windows, your side windows, all tilt open for rainy day use. Pardon me, I'm choking myself. This is a full 4-person sitting dinette. That's a totally different video in and of itself, is why different dinettes. The U dinette can offer bigger sleeping and more storage. This can offer more comfortable sitting for 4 people without having to get an extra chair, and you still have storage under it. And I do like how they radius the edges here. All the windows have pleated shades for nighttime use. And again, the material selection here, everything in this is a cut above, like your nicer hardwood fascia panels. Now, looking around, you see that they did not waste an ounce of potential storage space. Everything overhead is cabinets. All the cabinets are pocket screwed, not stapled together. Staple cabinetry is not the end of the world, but if you ask anyone, would you rather your cabinets be stapled together or screwed together, 100% of people say I would rather my cabinets be screwed together if all things are equal. All things aren't equal. That does cost a little bit more money, but that is going to potentially last you longer. That's the idea. Little stuff like this too. This is a bifold sleeper sofa. So this can fold down for like a grandkid or something like that, and it's got a very plush tufted back. It's very comfortable to sit. But they took the extra time to do this. All bifold storage sofas have some kind of storage under them. That's why it's technically called a bifold storage sofa, or jackknife storage sofa, whatever you want to call it. But manufacturers rarely give you easy access to that. And this is literally all it took. All it took was one piano hinge to do that. But that's what I mean on the Winnebagos. They're not the cheapest option. But it's because of 100 little things like that. And tell me you wouldn't prefer easy access to storage under the sofa versus difficult access to storage under the sofa. And it's 100 of those little decisions that get you where you're at here in this. It's a bunch of small things that really add up. Now, we've got big counter prep space. What's funny is these 25-foot rear living rooms like we're in right now from any brand, and like I said, we carry different brands here at Haylitz, they have more counter and prep space than the bigger 28, 29-foot rear living rooms, just because of the way the floor plans lay out. Now, again, Winnebago, with material selection, you've got the nicer, heavy-duty stainless sinks like a big fifth wheel, and you'll see this mirrored as well in the bathroom. They could have gone to a cheaper plastic sink in the bathroom, but they didn't. Everything in this, like stove, okay, let's give it a cover. Drawers, okay, let's make them plywood constructed, not particle board with a sticker wrap. Let's put a bigger door pull on them. Let's give you a nice spot here for a little wastebasket or whatever. You know, they didn't waste anything. They gave you 3 drawers, not like little sponge drawers, but real drawers there. Now, some people ask, well, that's a waste. Why did they waste that? Well, there's things like a water pump down there where they didn't want cargo accidentally smashing it. So that's an access panel. So even that is intentional and not wasted. All lighting is LED. You know, central air conditioning, central floor ducted heating for maximum efficiency. This will include an HD TV. I've been out of the office for a few days, so I'm playing catch up, so they've already, you know, prepped and removed the TV from this one, which, by the way, at Haylett RV, if you visit our website down in the video description, you will see real prices published. And I say real prices because we don't have the problem of those pesky hidden charges at our dealership. We don't charge you extra to get it shipped here. We don't charge you extra to get it ready, or an inspection fee or any garbage like that. We don't charge you extra for propane and batteries. Everything this trailer needs and then some, including showing you how to work it and getting it clean before you take it home, is part of the price tag at Haylett RV. Enjoy an easier way of doing business. It can be done. We do it every day. We are the largest standalone independent RV dealer in the state of Michigan. AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth, and I do like that outlet location because it can kind of be supplemental use here at the sofa, or the dinette, as it were, or you can charge phones or plug in things over here, you know. And for TV purposes, we do have plugs here, and we do have USB outlets for phone charging. So they really gave you a lot of electronic capacity right here. Easily missed, and one of the reasons I like these videos is right when you walk in the door, they have a big pantry that could also be used in part as a linen cabinet because it's right next to the bathroom. And I do like how they kind of partially enclose all your main controls so that the little grandkids with their little fingers can't burn up your water heater element like I did to my grandfather's water heater when I was growing up camping with them. Still never lived that one down. So I ended up becoming the RV nerd, but I had a rocky start. Granted, I was like 4 years old. Cut me some slack. So, entry door. Bang! Bathroom. Easy access. And this floor plan, by the way, when the slide out is closed, I would close the slide, but my battery's dead, I'm sorry. When the slide out is closed, the slide will come to about here. You can still navigate the kitchen. You can still use all of your facilities. You can still sit down. You can do everything but watch the TV, although in theory, I suppose the windows in the slide out would be in line with the TV. So if you really wanted to, you could sit back here and still watch the TV through the slide windows. Not that you're going to. My point is, this floor plan is very cool. And that is fully 100% awesomely functional when you're going down the road, including easy access to bathroom, to bedroom, to all things. Your doorways are fully framed and, you know, solidly locked in place so that this door jamb can't bend and wiggle, so that this door doesn't fling open in transit when the trailer is trying to twist and shout its way down the road as a rolling earthquake with a hurricane outside, and I mean that literally. Porcelain bowled foot flush stool here, very user friendly. We've got a modest but effective linen medicine cabinet space here, and again, not a small counter but a big sink. They give you a big adult-sized 2-hand stainless bowl sink here with the larger fifth wheel radius shower and skylight, so that you can you know, actually stand in here and, you know, get yourself cleaned up. Moving forward to the bedroom. We did something a little different on this. We did it specifically because people ask us about this all the time, and this is not necessarily how we're always going to equip these, but people always ask us in our Winnebago trailer bedrooms, where do you put the TV? Well, at Haylet RV, we decided not to tell you, but show you the answer. When you get the bedroom TV installed from the factory, it actually comes with this really sweet roof mount. And at a moment you're going, what do you mean, roof mount? Ceiling mount? Doesn't make sense. But really think of it. Look at this. You can angle this wherever, however you want. So if one partner or the other goes to sleep sooner, you can have your head resting comfortably on your pillow, but when you lay down, you still have easy viewing of your TV. It's not flat against a wall. It's facing you. It's more comfortable. It's more user-friendly. It's easier on your neck. And when it's time to put it away, look how cool this is. It's like a transformer. It locks in place, and it ain't going anywhere. It'll ride down the road just like that, like a champ. Now it's out of the way. And when it's folded away, it does not interfere with your walk-around space, so you don't have to duck and bash your head on it. Everything about this is awesome, and it is one of the benefits of a non-laminated, constructed roof. It's not always bad to have studs up here in your roof every 16 inches on center to work on. Plus, they put a big backer plate up here in the roof so that you have something to screw into. I mean, it is solid. It ain't going anywhere. All right. So, easy walk-around bed with large side stands, little platforms over here. You got your phone chargers, you got your CPAP things. Remember, we've got biggest in-class windows here. I don't know of anyone else in travel trailers that has windows this big in a bedroom. Anybody. And we carry some luxury trailer brands here at Haylet RV. You know, even central heat, air decks here in the floor. Ducts. Ugh. King Jack antenna system. Longer range, no up-down crank required, high-def capable. Slices, dices, juliennes. I haven't said that in a while. I'm sure Susan Spalding, one of our YouTube super fans, will appreciate that. All right, so we've talked about a lot of things. I've mentioned several times how the interior and exterior of this may not match what we have in stock. So, if you'd like to see what we have, give us a call. Come visit us, God forbid, here in Coldwater, Michigan. We would love to have you, because then you get a chance to see our facilities. Because remember, guys, you're buying a dealership just as much as you're buying an RV. Don't forget that. So whether it's, you know, just buying the RV, pieces, parts, trades, financing, service after the sale, we can, will, and do everything for you all in one spot. Easy. Isn't that the point of recreation in a recreational vehicle? Think about it. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.